friends! So as some of you might have figured out, I can be kind of an anxious person in general. And last night, after watching way too many episodes of Dexter at once, I ended up getting on the train of thought of the end of the world. So I thought it might be fun to come up with a list of my top 5 favorite apocalyptic situations. Well, not favorite because preferably none of them would happen, but whatever. Anyway, number 5, global climate change. Out of all of them, this is probably one of the ones that's most likely to happen. Well, hell, I mean, it is kind of happening already, it's just that most of us don't have a personal experience with it yet. Doesn't mean we won't eventually, though. Really, it's more of a long-term thing, and eventually the temperature of the Earth will rise, and the ice caps will melt, and the ocean levels will rise, and it'll make less rain, and there'll be more difficult farming conditions and all that. Should be fun. So number 4, the Yellowstone supervolcano. From what I understand, and I have not dug too deeply into this because I do not want to freak myself out too much, this is very much like global climate change in that if you're not exceedingly close to the volcano, it will probably kill you by making it difficult to farm. However, on the plus side, this one might not be completely apocalyptic though. I mean, it would still kill off a fuck ton of people, don't get me wrong, but there might be some people who are able to survive it. Another plus side, if it were going to happen anytime soon, we'd apparently be able to see the ground level by Yellowstone rising and falling significantly every day, and we are not seeing that, so this is not going to happen anytime in the near future. Although there are parts of the ground there that rise and fall a significant amount each year, but I'm not a geologist and they say not to worry about it, so hey. Number 3, robot uprising and or aliens. Now with this, of course, I'm assuming that if they can take over humanity, they've got to be pretty damn smart. So in other words, we're pretty much fucked anyway. I mean, there might be some wily humans who are able to survive and hide, but if we're to the point of apocalyptic situations, there's probably no chance of us getting the Earth back at that point. On the plus side, I don't have any reason to believe that aliens would want to take over Earth. I mean, let's face it, humans really aren't that exciting. We haven't even made it to another planet in our own solar system yet. And as for robots, well, we just kind of have to hope that nobody's a big enough idiot to create that sort of thing. Again, I don't know that much about computers, so that's not something I'm going to be able to help with anyway, so hey. Number 2, my personal death. Not really apocalyptic for the rest of the world, but definitely the most certain apocalyptic situation for me personally. Especially since pretty much all the other apocalyptic scenarios pretty much encompass it as well. Because Lord knows I'm not going to survive a supervolcano or a new robotic overlords. But hey, there's not really anything I can do about it, so I just kind of have to get over that one. And number 1, both the most interesting and terrifying to me, a pandemic. And yes, I suppose that would include zombies, although there's no actual way that zombies would really be able to reanimate. That's just pretty basic science, and it's something I am exceedingly grateful for. As much as I'd like to imagine that I would be a badass zombie killer or something, in reality, with my luck, the zombie apocalypse would probably start the day I decided to tour a morgue or something. But pandemics, either natural or in the form of bioterrorism, are definitely something that could very easily happen. Especially when you consider our use of antibiotics and the creation of drug-resistant bacteria. Not really a great prospect. And it's really the worst because 1, who likes being sick, and 2, it's super easy to pass along a germ. If you worked in an office, a store, a school, or anywhere else where you routinely see people, you know exactly how easy it is to get sick in those situations. And if it ends up being anything like the Black Plague, we already know we're kind of screwed. So hey, that's terrifying. So those are the apocalyptic situations that occasionally keep me up at night. Not that they should, it's not like I can really do anything about any of those situations anyway, but worrier's gonna worry. But now at least, hopefully I've brought more of you into my same frame of mind and we can all worry about the end of the world together. I mean, it might not help, but hey, worrying doesn't start the apocalypse either. But for now, I'm gonna go and work on my zombie apocalypse strategy, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys!